the TVs are back now, so the signals are back. So yeah, I'm guessing that it subsided a little. But hey, for about a month or so, we didn't even have one drop of rain, especially on the island here. It was raining on the mainland, and it will not even fall here on the island. I remember one time I was saying, "What's going on the island? What's happening to island people? What do you guys do to nature?" It's raining now. Most importantly, is that for those living in flood-prone flood plains, please vacate. Try as much as possible to put life first, survival first, above any other thing. Whew. So welcome to Daily Digest with Jimi Disu. Jimi Disu is currently on vacation. He'll be back in another 2 weeks. Okay. In the meantime, so the plan, excuse me, the plan was to speak with the NLC in Lagos. I've reached out to my guest. She's indisposed. We spoke actually, but she's indisposed right now. So I'm going to have her on the morning crossfire tomorrow at 8 o'clock. Tomorrow on the morning crossfire. Then I'll have another conversation on Debumi, the Agony show, the Agony edition tomorrow. Right. Okay. That would be the plan for now. So for now, what will replace that conversation is the issue of the 5% tax, petroleum tax. That it will replace the conversation that we initially wanted to have. Now, for those who don't know, let me break a few things down. For those who don't know, for those who know, I will open the telephone lines and you can share your thought with me. Okay. So the situation has moved from the just mere conversation to giving government an ultimatum. The situation has moved very, very quickly to 14 days ultimatum because the TUC, they've rejected that move by the federal government proposing 5% tax on petroleum products, describing that particular move by the Tinubu government as, quote, economic wickedness against who they termed already overburdened Nigerians. Festus Osifo is the TUC President General, and he released a statement on Monday. He said, and I quote him now, "Let it be clear, workers and citizens are still reeling from the pains of subsidy removal, skyrocketing fuel prices, food inflation, and a collapsing naira. To now introduce another levy on petroleum products is to deliberately compound their sufferings, cripple businesses, and push millions of citizens deeper into poverty." That's what Festus Osifo, the TUC President General, that's what he put out in a statement yesterday. But let's try and understand what this 5% surcharge is. Let's try and understand it. That is where I'm going. And please come along with me. Pay attention to this. Now, this 5% levy is a surcharge on fossil fuel products. Products like petrol, diesel, aviation fuel. There are also other refined products in there, but these products must be produced or supplied in Nigeria here. And the rate of this 5% is calculated on the retail price, payable at the point of sale, which means that you are the ones that will be paying for it. Either point of sale or point of supply, you're gonna pay. You're gonna pay. Now, the government is not doing this out of, I mean, this is law. Do you understand? It's right there in the Nigerian Tax Administration Act that President Tinubu signed a couple of months back, June 26th to be very precise. And the government agency to collect this money is the NRS, the Nigeria Revenue Service. We used to call them FIRS. They are now NRS. That's what they are called. Now, to correct some misconceptions, some misinformation that is out there, let me let you know that kerosene is not among the products that you would have to pay a 5% surcharge on. Kerosene is not there. Your cooking gas is not there. CNG is not also there. Solar panels, all of those things, they are not there. You are not going to pay 5% petroleum charge surcharge on those ones. No. Now, another thing that I've heard in the public is that I've heard that people say it's going to start January 1, 2026. No, it's not going to start, at least not yet. As of today that I'm speaking to you, there is no date yet as to when it will start. Will I say the rain don't start again? I tell you, all the signal don't come out. So we don't know when it will start. Tomorrow we may wake up and then we hear that it's been gazetted and it's going to start so time. But for today, as of now that I'm speaking, we don't know when it will start, because there are some processes that must be followed before this can happen. Now, there's also been an argument as to what happens to VAT. If we are paying VAT, why are we now paying? So the truth is, most petroleum products currently don't have VAT attached to them. Most petroleum products are VAT exempt. They don't have diesel, PMS, just name them. They don't have VAT attached to them. So when you now have this 5% surcharge, you can say in a way, it's just like, VAT is 7.5. I mean, this one is 5. So you don't have 7.5, but you have 5%. So in a way, you are paying something on these products. Now let's break it down to how much, if this comes into effect today or tomorrow or next tomorrow or whenever it comes to effect, how much you're going to pay. It's 5% surcharge at retail price. Meaning if you're buying fuel at 900 naira per liter, you are going to be paying 5% on that 1 liter, which is about 45 naira per liter. If you buy 10 liters, you know how much that is. That's 450 naira for 10 liters. Let's say the fuel of price is 1,100 per liter. Let's assume that the fuel of let's use diesel. Let's say diesel is 1,100. The tax that you pay on diesel, it will be 55 naira per liter. So if you buy 10 liters, you know what that amounts to. So this is the implication of what we're talking about. So after paying the cost value of PMS, that's petrol or diesel, you are going to now pay this extra surcharge on it. And government will surely make money. Of course, government will make money. For instance, petrol consumption last year in 2024 in Nigeria here was about 18.75 billion liters. That's what we consumed last year in 2024, according to NMDPRA. Average price around 850, 900 per liter in 2024. At that time, market value was about 15.93 trillion naira that Nigeria spent on petrol last year. Now, if we're to put that side by side with the 5% surcharge and everything last year, government would have made about 796 billion naira on tax on petrol alone. Diesel is not there, aviation fuel is not there. So if government had made 796 billion naira on petrol alone in tax, in surcharge, 5% surcharge, combine that with what they would have made on diesel, combine that with what they would have made on aviation fuel, put everything together, we could be talking about trillions here for government. Let's talk about what this surcharge is for. First is that government is trying to be climate compliant. They're trying to, have some form of climate action to support climate change, transitioning from fossil energy to alternative source of energy. They want to discourage fossil fuel use and all of that. So Nigeria is trying to be compliant. Maybe it's good. But the question is, What's our consumption rate compared to industrialized nations? But so that's aside. The another reason they are doing this is so as to maintain our road infrastructure. It's good. I mean, it's always been there. It's just that the tax has always been there. It's just that it's been poorly managed. The funding has not truly and really been, implemented like that. It's always a problem when government wants to fix roads. You have to wait for budgetary provision there, budget provision here, and all of that before you can get roads fixed. This has resulted in many accidents, many loss of lives. Farm produce not getting to where they should get to on time, wastages and all of that, waste of manpower, man hours, waste of reduction in productivity, and whatever it is you can attribute to poor road infrastructure. So government is saying with this 5% surcharge on petroleum products, they would be able to have readily available funding for road maintenance, road infrastructure, and all of those things. It won't be a problem anymore. FEMA can, be very active and fix roads and build new roads and improve infrastructure, which will reduce accident, which will also improve productivity, which means economy would be buoyant again. People would spend less time on the road and more time being productive. Farm produce will get to the market straight from the farm in quick record time. There'll be reduction in wastages of farm produce, and just name it, which means more money for the farmers. Availability of food inflation will drop, and all of that. That's it. So another question is, now that we have heard all of this, who pays? I've said it before. Now you go pay. You are the consumer. You go pay. Now NRS go collect. Nigeria Revenue Service. They are the ones, formerly FIRS. Have we completely turned them into formerly now? I'm not sure. So let's go with FIRS or NRS. I'll be using the two because I'm not sure. So now them go collect. Now we go pay. Well, let's talk about the impact. I'll come to you. This program is a discussion thing. I'll still come to you. Let's talk about impact. So let's say you run a business, you run a barber shop or a salon or a gaming center or what else? A business, a restaurant, a barber shop, You're going to have to power your business, right? Which means you pay more for running your business. Which also means that automatically you're going to transfer that cost to your customers. Which means your customers will have to pay more for your services. So definitely the cost of goods and services will go up. That is number one impact of this. If it comes into effect, the cost of goods and services will go up. Transportation cost will go up. Remember that we don't have subsidy anymore on petrol. Plus this one, transportation cost would go up. Which means that cost of food would go up as well. That possibly cancelled out the point of food getting to the market, all of those points. Because people moving goods from point A to point B will pay more to move those goods. So food prices will go up. The prices of goods would go up as well. Other services that are service-based companies, service-based establishments, their cost too would go up. Because they would look at us now. Who can boast of 24 hours power supply if you're not on band A or band B? And they have to run their businesses, right? So that will go up. For those in the logistics business, of course, that would also go up. How this will impact e-commerce is another story entirely. Because cost of delivery for e-commerce, people doing e-commerce would also go up as well. If you're the Uber, Bolt, which other one, those ones too will go up. You would have to pay more. If you fly in the air, you don't walk like us, you fly. Flight ticket would go up as well. Bottom line is, you're going to pay more for virtually everything because petrol, diesel, they drive our economy. And that's the naked truth. The another thing is, it's not active now. It hasn't started yet. Maybe that's on the bright side. It hasn't started yet. So let's talk. 0201 2770 993. I believe that I've tried as much as possible to give you the picture of what you should expect, what the conversation is all about. All right. So let's have your informed opinion then. 0201 465 7190. That is 0201 465 7190. That is strictly for female callers and female callers only. Both lines are working. I repeat, mayday, mayday. Both lines are working. If you're a guy, please don't call the female line. Tell me that the line is not going. The male line is going as well. It's connecting. Please try and turn off your radio. We're streaming live on Facebook and on YouTube. Nigeria Info 99.3 is how you can watch. On Facebook and on YouTube, Nigeria Info 99.3. Let's begin. Good morning to you. Welcome to Daily Digest.
Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I salute you.
Ojo.
Ojo Niel.
Ojo Ibukuni.
Yes, sir.
See, Oga Sheriff, when you were explaining this market woman, the thing was just turning my stomach. Turning my stomach. I said, Uncle Sheriff, stop. It's enough. Do you want to spoil somebody's stomach? This is too much for us. So, the other day I said, Nigeria, take mango juice. This one now you will mix it with banana juice and turn it together and swallow it. Don't react. Slaves who love their chain, they will remain in chain. That is it. Because we love all these things. Don't talk. Let the struggle continue. Thank you.
Thank you too for calling. Thank you. Let me take Madam Oboli's call. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Mr. Sherry.
Good morning. Thank you.
Given all you've highlighted this morning, now we will pay more. My question really is, all this taxation, Mr. Sherif, how has it played out in the life of the average Nigerian? Because you pay for this, you pay for that, we are being taxed, even our intestines, liver and kidney. Mr. Sherif, all this money, at the end of the day, what have the average Nigerian gained to say, okay, I understand in saner climes, taxation is the way to go. But if I'm seeing what I'm being taxed day and night or the living daylight of my life out from, then I won't budge or I won't move a muscle if I'm being asked to pay. How will it play out in my life, Mr. Sherif? You mentioned the average barber. The food in the market, we're clamoring for so much prices of food stuff. Food stuff is on the increase, and now this 5%, the ripple effect, no longer. So what happens at the end of the day? If I'm being taxed every day, every nook and cranny on a daily basis, what happens to me eventually? How do I reap of this fruit I have sown or this seed I am sowing? Mr. Sherif, has the average Nigerian not been taxed enough? What more must we do to make this government understand this clamor that we are suffering on a daily basis? What more needs to be said? What more needs to be done? Enough is enough already. You said it has not kick-started. I bet you it has started already. Once they give the word from the go, it has started. What more must we do? Must our blood be shed on the cross of Calvary. Mr. Sheriff, please have a good day.
Have a good one yourself. Let's give Mama T, and I would go to
Hello,
WhatsApp.
Oga Sheriff.
Good morning, ma.
Good morning. We don't enter one chance, you.
Okay.
This tax, not taxa. Please, Sheriff, explain to me the tax that is starting January. Which one is that one? This one is for fuel. That one for January is starting generally. Which one is that tax?
That's the.
Because we can.
Okay,
They said that
go on.
they will be taxing everybody according to your salary, according to your this from January. This oil on that is 5% again. What that Mr. Tax should explain so much for us. Is it not the 70,000 naira minimum wage, Sheriff? I'm asking,
Okay.
because I cannot even buy my eye drop again. That man that started giving me a good Samaritan from your office, he paid it only for 1 year. He want to kill us, Mr. Sheriff. We are in trouble. We are in trouble, and everybody is crying. You cannot from Ikorodu go to Ikeja. You will spend at least 6,000 or 7,000. Now, if they start paying this 5% in petrol, they remove subsidy. They did not compensate anybody. They want to put tax. Sheriff. I better tell Mr. Tax to think twice before he acts.
Okay.
Because everybody is ready now for this tax. Please. Thank you.
Thank you too, Mr. Tax. Nigeria Revenue Service. They said it should be this thing. And for the question that you asked about the one that is starting in January, that's the Nigeria Tax Administration Act, the one that the president signed in June. That's the one coming into effect. This particular one would have to be gazetted. There are processes to be followed before this one that we're talking about now, before it can take effect. But we're due for a break on Daily Digest this morning. Let's go to that break. When we return, we'll talk some more. Stay here on Nigeria Info, please.
99.3 Nigeria Info. We'll be right back.
There's so many things I love about PamPay. You can enjoy unlimited free transfers.
Really? Is there more?
You can buy discounted data and airtime.
Wow. Can I get more?
You can get cash back on bill payments.
More money back?
You can even enjoy up to 20% interest on savings.
This is more.
It's just one app with endless possibilities. It's PamPay. Say yes to more.
In the cooking game, you need a winning game plan. I'm not just talking about your fresh ingredients, utensils, or cooking skills. I'm talking about your choice of seasoning. My game plan is incomplete without Maggi chicken flavor. Made with a flavorful formation of onions, celery, turmeric, it's my game changer. Elevate the taste of your everyday dishes with delicious rich chicken flavor. Oh yeah, let's go.
New Maggi chicken flavor, my game changer.
This taste na banger, this taste na creamy rich, this taste na new Nescafe original 3-in-1. Thickness, enjoyment, yumminess, happiness, delightfulness, deliciousness, smoothness. This taste na new Nescafe original 3-in-1.
Enjoy more creamy richness with the new Nescafe Original 3-in-1 in the new pack. That's strong. Finish strong.
Lagos State Environmental and Special Enforcement Unit Task Force hereby calls on Lagosians to obey the law. Okada riders should stop riding one way on prohibited highway and other restricted routes, or their motorcycles will be impounded and crushed. Motorists are advised not to drive against traffic, as the vehicle shall be forfeited to the Lagos State government and auctioned through the court when apprehended. Also, street traders, roadside mechanics, illegal motor garages and ticketers are against against the law. Miscreants and touts are also warned from collecting illegal levies on public roads. The task force is poised to enforce the Road Traffic Laws 2012 and Transport Sector Reform Law 2018. Anyone caught will face the law. Be a responsible citizen. Do not break the law. Igbega Ìpínlẹ̀ Èkó, Ajumosheni, CSP Tayo Akerele, Chairman, Lagos State Task Force. Announcer.
Hey, yeah, now Rabi, with Orabi, my teeth strong, my mouth is fresh, he clean well, oh, now Orabi, strong teeth Orabi, fresh bread Orabi, 24/7 with Orabi, strong teeth Orabi.
Give on our teeth 24 hours protection. Use Orabi today. The Nigerian Dental Association. Tanda Gidigba with Orabi.
Omo, you dey find where you fit bet sharply and cash out anytime.
iLot Bet dey here. Come iLot Bet. Football.
E dey.
Withdrawal.
Na sharp.
Odds wey dey burst brain. 100 million casino jackpot. E choke. Omo, your life fit change with iLot Bet o. Bonus boku when you sign up. And iLot Bet iBot AI dey to help you for predictions matter 247.
No dull o.
Sharply download the iLot Bet app now or visit www.ilotbet.com. If you snooze, you lose. I play, I win. iLot Bet. For 18 years and above, play responsibly.
Okay now, dependable insurance. After God, you are the next insurer. See as the boys the Allah. All the ladies the Allah. Insure your car protection from accidents. Unforeseen loss, you can see them. Mistakes are meant to happen. If you don't jam the car, they'll jam yours. You beat them. Ah yes, you will get them arrested. Your plans for that day is affected. You waste your money, you waste energy. With AXA, you can be protected.
Get the protection that pays today. Call 0700 AXA Mansa to get a motor insurance that pays. AXA, know you can.
I'm in love, Sonia tomato mix, stand up. Is it to open? Is it to squeeze? Is it to scoop? And is it to stir?
Sonia tomato mix in a new stand-up pouch.
Here you go, dear.
Mom, you didn't add milk.
No need to. Taste it and see why.
Wow, but how?
Is it milky?
Yes.
Is it creamy?
Yes.
That's Milo 3-in-1 milky and creamy for you. It's so milky. I don't need to add more milk.
I love it, Mommy.
Give your kids Milo 3-in-1, milky and creamy. It's truly milky. It contains calcium to help your champ win every day. Milo, energy to go further.
Milo! Here's my dollar day. Hallelujah, it's my dollar day. Oh, yeah.
Oh yes, your Naira card is now like dollars in your pocket, as you can now shop directly on stores like Amazon, eBay, Macy's, and many more in the USA, all with your Naira card. And here's the bigger news. With African Import-Export Solutions, you can now shop anywhere in the USA, completely tax-free. That means you save thousands shopping your favorite items like the latest phones, gadgets, electronics, fashion items, auto parts, and lots more. To learn how to save thousands and get your items delivered to you in just 3 to 5 business days, visit www.africanies.com or call 0700 800 7000 today. African Import-Export Solutions, making global shopping simple for Nigerians.
Party people, jollof gone, pounded yam gone, but water, unfinished bottles abandoned like Sia wrapper. Ha!
The new 33cl Nestle Pure Life Premium Drinking Water. Big enough to refresh, small enough to finish. No waste, no wahala. And with our trusted 13-step quality process, every drop is refreshingly safe. Nestle Pure Life Premium Drinking Water. Source of hydration you can trust.
One day now, one day. Walk no go rest day. Say you still fit go on holiday. Make you no day complain. Retire in grand style. Make it worth your while. Choose a partner that won't stress you out. Let's shape your future. Access ARM is working for you. Access ARM is investing for you. you. To live a life that you dream for you. We don't go for your hand.
Let's help you shape the future you deserve. Access ARM Pensions. Future shaping.
Stay fresh, stay dry with Nivea Dry. No bad smell, it protect from sweat and it last well.
Nivea Dry don't get 25 ml pack. Make you rush go buy am.
The prices no dey tear pocket. Make you stay fresh, stay dry with Nivea Dry.
Nivea dry deodorant will help you maintain your steez. It don dey for 25 ml small size for boys and girls wey sabi.
Nivea Dry.
Osalobua.
Baba, make you help me, oh. Make I dey shine my eyes. Make my enemies no see me, oh. Even when I dey sleep, make I no lose guard, oh. Baba, in short, choose dey help me stay alert. As Airtel, they alert me anytime Yahoo people send spam message to take scam me, oh.
At Airtel, we have taken proactive steps to keep you safe from every spam activity with Airtel News Spam Alert service. Powered by AI, it scans text in real time with no app or setup needed. Airtel, a reason to imagine.
Okay, let's do some value jet math. Take one dependable airline with a reputation for reliability. Add two exciting West African destinations, Accra and Banjul. Multiply by countless cultural experiences and breathtaking views. Divide by the consistent service ValueJet is known for. And what's your answer? The right formula for your next trip.
ValueJet connects you to West Africa with new routes to Accra and Banjul. Whether it's a business trip, bagging a degree, or a dream vacation, ValueJet will take you there. Book your journey on www.flyvaluejet.com.
Always ready.
Value Jets. Wings for everyone.
We're back.
We're back.
We're back.
We're back.
We are back.
We're back on 99.3 Nigeria Info.
You're listening to Jimi Disu right here on 99.3 Nigeria Info.
Welcome back to Daily Digest here with me, Sheriff Quadry. It's 9:34 from our studios here. Good morning to you. Very wet Tuesday morning. You can watch the Daily Digest on Facebook and on YouTube. Nigeria Info 99.3 is how you can watch on Facebook and on YouTube. Let me start this half hour with some messages that have dropped. I'm going to take some messages here. And here we go with this one that says, I personally don't believe in this climate change propaganda. I don't believe God will put crude oil in our soil, and some people are saying it is affecting the climate. I believe we haven't mastered he said, I believe we haven't mastered the use of the God-given resources. To now imagine we are being taxed on these resources is something else. Are they doing the same thing in Dubai and Saudi Arabia? May God deliver us from this government. That's Olu from Ojodu, who dropped that. Olu, thank you for sharing. I have another one. Wow, this is quite long. It's quite long. And I'm not sure that it's even what we're talking. No, it's not what we're talking about. So I'm going to move on from that. It's not what we're talking about, actually. I don't know why Nigerians are complaining and berating APC government. Yet, if election happens today, you will still see very large number of voters supporting them. Who are those casting their votes for them? I am not sure this is what we're talking about. So it's not about, we're not discussing APC on this program. Nope. That is not what we're talking about. So I'm going to move on from there as well. Let me try and take this message here that says, the surcharge is not new. It already exists under the Federal Roads Maintenance, The new tax act only restates it for harmonization and transparency. Hence, it was not part of the original tax reform bills submitted by the President of the National Assembly. Who is this? Okay. I missed the beginning. The beginning says, He said, according to Taiwo Yedele, is that the charge is not a new tax introduced by the current administration. The provision already exists. So we're not talking about who introduced. Oh my God. We're not talking about who introduced or who doesn't introduce. We're talking about the impact of the tax and what it means. The argument is not about, whether it was introduced by Buhari or Tinubu. No, please. It's not always all the time that we try to bring in angles that we're not talking about to the conversation. Yeah, it's not necessary actually. But thank you for trying. Appreciate it. Before the removal of subsidies, we were also told it would ease up liquidity, giving the government more money for infrastructure. 2 years post-subsidy removal, the politicians are still the ones reaping the dividends, while the poor continue to get poorer. Our infrastructure haven't improved anywhere. Now they are brainwashing us again to impose more burden on us in the name of using it to repair our roads. At the end of the day, it will be more free money for politicians to maintain their flamboyant lifestyle. As Kelvin from chat who dropped that. Kelvin, thank you for sharing. I'll take 2 more, then I would come to the telephone. 2 more messages, then telephone will be next. Okay? All right. So here we go. This person said, I trust you missed the part where the 5% fossil fuel surcharge is per liter. What is this one saying? Did I miss the part where I said it's not per liter? Did I say it's not per liter? I was on one live session this morning, not on radio, on TikTok, and I said exactly what this person is saying. Like, you get to deal with quite a number of people who either they are impatient to receive information, or they are just stuck in what they know and they don't think that others can give them new information, or they hear one thing but they interpret it to another thing entirely. Now look at this individual saying to me that, good morning, Sheriff, I trust you missed the part where the 5% fossil fuel surcharge is per liter. How did I miss that one? How did I miss that one? That is not. Did I say it's not per liter? I think we can move forward. Let's move forward very quickly. Let's move forward very, very quickly. So this person says, too much hypothesis, no theory. How can this transient in becoming a law with this 5% fuel tax bill? Sheriff, this hypothesis should be taken into the lab for practical analysis for it to be practicable. Okay, Peter Bones sent that in. Peter Bones, thank you. Let's go back to telephone lines. Let's hear 1 or 2 thoughts on that. Good morning to you.
Hello, good morning, sir.
Morning to you, sir.
How are you?
Very well.
Yeah, my name is Sammy.
Your name is who?
Sheriff. Hello, Sheriff.
We can hear you.
We have gotten to a state whereby the political elites are now the bone of driving the economy to their own self-centered. We've not even talked about the coastal road scam, because that is a pure scam, a road without a gutter, without gutters. The subsidy removal impact is really killing Nigerians, and this is the introduction of what? We are looking at it that this is a kind of introduction that happens to a country whereby maybe the political elite are looking at the fact that maybe they might not be able to get captured of the very city they are, maybe in the coming election. So such tax will be introduced for them to just take their own package and get away from the system. The introduction of this thought is that type of thing. It happens in one of these Asia countries where the government on the seat knows quite well that they are going out of the seat, and so they introduce a kind of thing that they want to use as the final package to say goodbye to Nigerians. But So it is a part on the step of the Nigerians to wake up to their elite and know that nothing good comes easy, that we can fight out this government before it turns everyone into it.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you too. Good morning to you.
Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning, Oga Sheriff. This is Bukola. I'm calling from Ikorodu.
Welcome, Bukola.
Oga Sheriff is a no. We don't want to. Things are still expensive and they want to add more to our pains as in Nigeria. What have we done? We don't want. We are shouting. We don't want. Let them hear our voice. Enough is enough. They shouldn't kill us because we are Nigerians. They want to increase this. What policy have they made for we Nigerians to benefit from? What is this? We are just trying to adjust. Now they want to add more to our pains. Is it that whenever we try to adjust and blend to the system, then we now add more pains to us again? They want to kill us. We have aged parents. We are feeding them. There is no provision, nothing. We are suffering. Enough is enough. We don't want. Please, Oga Sheriff. We are shouting, and our voice is loud and clear. We don't want. Thank you, Oga Sheriff.
Loud and clear, she says.
Loud
Thank
and
you.
Clear. Fair. We don't want.
Thank you for calling me. For those who probably don't even have better understanding of this conversation, is that for the fuel surcharge is 5%, which means you're going to be paying 5% per liter, like I said earlier. It's different from the VAT because ordinarily the fuel products don't have VAT attached to them. I said this too earlier. The VAT is the summation of the total package that you have bought, then you take 7.5% off. In any case, you don't buy those ones per kg anyway, and you don't buy them, like that. You just buy goods and you get 7.5% to pay tax on them, or you pay for a service and you pay 7.5% on them. Unlike this one, that you're gonna have to pay if it comes into effect. Again, it is not in effect yet. It has not taken off yet. But if it does today, it means that you're going to pay 5% per liter, not 5% of what you have bought. Do you understand? If you are buying 20 liters, 50 liters, you are not paying 5% of 20 liters, 50 liters. You're paying 5% per liter. Do you get the difference now? You get it, Abby? So yeah, like I said earlier, things will get expensive. Good morning. Please turn off your radio.
Okay. Good morning, Sherry.
Good morning.
Please, this tax. From day one, they have been taxing us. What are we gaining from all these taxes? Now, to eat is problem for us to eat. I'm elderly. I do have children living with me. My children, they've all left me. For me to feed, it's difficult because I'm not doing much things. What of young people that are living with their children or training their children in the school? How are they managing? This government is out just to slay Nigerians. I'm suggesting that we should come out and fight this government. If you are waiting for your card to speak for you on the day of vote, your card will not speak for you because Tinubu will defeat the whole Nigeria. Tinubu will defeat us. So for that, I am suggesting that Nigerians, we should come and fight for ourselves. Other countries are doing it. These taxes we are facing, other countries are not getting it like this. Trump came to improve the life of Americans, and they are seeing the gain. But our own president came to kill us. If all Nigerians die, what will they govern? Thank you.
Thank you. Our president did not kill us, actually. If you're talking about policies that you don't like, that's another conversation. That's the conversation we're having. But let's not say that our own president, came to kill us. No, that's not true. That's an unfair statement to make. And then let me address what you said about, people coming to fight Of course, yes. It's your right to protest if you want to protest. But it's not your right to destroy, to loot, to maim, to kill. That is not your right. That's criminal. But if you want to protest and say, look what the government is doing, I don't like it, I want to protest, or we want to protest, let's mobilize, that's okay. You're within your right to do that. Constitutionally, you're covered to do that. Right? It's fine. It's okay. But don't imply doing something that is illegal or doing something that is inimical or that can hurt or harm other people. That would be illegal and that would be criminal. And I would not advise you do that. Okay? All right. Let me take another call. Good morning to you.
Hello, good morning, Sherry.
Good morning.
Yeah, my name is Altine. I'm calling from Ikeja.
Welcome, Anthony.
See, everyone is coming out to say, we don't want this, we don't want that, we don't want this. But if election comes, 2027, to start with, have you gone to register? Have we gone to register? Now election comes 2027, everybody will no, he is my brother. He is where we attend. We go to the same church. We go to the same mosque. Where we speak the same language. When are we going to come together and say no? We want somebody, even if it's from the moon, as long as he is going to be fair. We're going to have good governance. We need to go and register. There's been registration going on. We have not done that. We have not done. Have we registered? Have we registered? Let everybody go and register. And it's not that when election comes, you start thinking of some funny things that because we are from the same place and so you will go and vote for the person. No, this is what has brought us into this. This is what has brought us into this kind of government that we have. Everybody, it was like Muslim. No, he is Yoruba. No, he is Kinikon. Look at it now. Look at it now. We cannot tell ourselves. Look, even in mosque, our clerics in the churches, they are finding it difficult to even condemn this government. I mean, this Lagos. Our clerics are finding it difficult to condemn this government. Yet, these are the same clerics that during some other regimes, they will go to the pulpit and be saying all manner of things that people are suffering. People are suffering in Nigeria. Clerics cannot say it. Because of what? Primordial sentiment. Because of sentiment. Oh, God will help us. Thank you.
Thank you to Altine. Well said, well put. And to add to what Altine said, right? Have you wondered why Nigerians don't come out to vote during elections? Some don't even bother to obtain their voter cards, and they don't know that there will be consequences for that. Of course, there will be consequences. Going out on election day to go and cast your ballots, you're not doing me a favor. I mean, look, you're not doing anybody a favor. There will always be consequences. Always, always. Let me give you some numbers so that perhaps you have an understanding of what we're talking about. In 2011 election, 73.5 million people registered to vote. 73.53. Only 39 million voted. In 2015 election, 68.8 million. It dropped from 73 to 68.8 registered. Then about 29 million people voted. From 39 million in 2011, dropped to 29 million in 2015. In 2019, we had an upsurge again. 82.3 million people registered. 28 to 29 million people voted at the end of the day. In 2023, 90 whopping. I mean, you know, the hunger in 2023 was something else. 93 million people registered. Out of the 93 million people, 25 million people voted in 2023. 25. So there has been consistent decline over time, and we want good governance. You know why? Governance just happen like that. Shey dey whine. You think that good governance will just happen because you want it, because you wish it will just happen. And this is it now. You don't vote. This is the result. There's what is called civic responsibility. And that thing has a meaning. And there's a reason for it. That you must play your part. I must play my part. We must play our part if we want a better country. We don't sit on the fence, sit idly by, playing football, watching Nollywood movies on election day, and you want good governance? Wow. Nice one. You get it though. You get it. On my way, be less. Yeah, you get it. I have to go. Lagos tomorrow. Mrs. Fumi Shesi, the NLC chairperson in Lagos, will be joining me at 8 o'clock on the Morning Crossfire tomorrow. And at 9 o'clock on Daily Digest, we'll have Agony Day on Daily Digest tomorrow. It promises to be fun. But I'll be here since 5 a.m. From 5 a.m. tomorrow morning, that's when I'll be here with the lead. Stay here on Nigeria Info. You can follow me. My social media activities are quite very busy. You can follow me on Twitter at Sheriff Quadry, on Instagram at Quadry Sheriff, on Facebook is Sheriff Quadry as well. I don't have a YouTube channel yet. I don't know if I want to do a channel. It's a lot of time to put into that thing. But then you can find me on TikTok at Sheriff Quadry. See you tomorrow at 5. Good morning to you.
Not many can serve you the way we do.
We go all the way. You guys are always keeping your voice down when you're benefiting from the government.
I think you back before that monkey swallowed billions of naira. This one now, stop long, we don't swallow billions. Then my landlord give me notice because I decided to go and vote my opponent. Is it Nigeria the only country in this world that everything they do, they will do it upside down?
It's 99.3 Nigeria Info, your number one station for talk. Let's talk.
99.3 Nigeria Info. We are more than just radio. Subscribe to our YouTube channel at Nigeria Info FM. Check us out on Facebook at Nigeria Info 99.3. Follow us on Twitter at Nigeria Info FM and on Instagram at Nigeria Info FM Lagos for live updates as it happens. 99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's talk.